Hi everybody, welcome back to Cids Modded Life, episode 94 with me, Cid, and if you can tell, I'm in space, and I'm slowly drifting away from the space station, which I have been busy on. I've nearly got the bottom half of the Torus done, but I have run out of laboratory blocks. I also need to bring that door over to there, and obviously all of this needs to be sealed as an airlock and yada yada. But yeah, we're getting there. We also need some lights. That would be nice as well. So those are all things which would be good. I'm not sure whether we've got any, apart from the lights that come with the Galacticraft mod. I'm not entirely sure whether we've got any lights that really fit for me, other than maybe sea lanterns, because they've obviously got that nice blue light going on. Now, I've not put flooring out. Let me get myself down and plop. I've not put a floor in this half yet. Obviously, we need to do that. This is all sealed, still very dark, and thank you for the suggestion to convert the entire roof to glass blocks. It doesn't interfere with the astral presence there. So that's the thing. Right, we are going to need laboratory blocks. A lot of them. So let me grab that. I should probably also recharge my ring of magnetizing, because that's really useful working in 0 G, surprisingly enough. The moon, home, which hub? Let's head home. So yeah, that's my plan. I would really like to get the ring done today. Let's not give anybody too much of an opportunity to eat my face. I have, let me, oh dear, okay. I concreted up around the big generator there. I have not plumbed that into actually any power yet. But what I did want to do, and what I've obviously the point of doing this kind of work is it allows all of this lot to recreate itself. I should really do. I don't want you anywhere near my house. Thank you very much. Anybody else want a piece? You. Right, enough. We need... How are we doing for steel now anyway? Let's just check. Yeah, we've nearly generated nearly another 200 back, so it's not too bad. It's going to be a while before we're ready to build the... We've got everything, I think, for the mirrors. It's the big turbines that we were missing things. But this is absolutely full. And as I say, I'm not actually piping it through anywhere yet. Once we've got 3, then we're going to distribute the power kind of evenly around the base, so everything's getting some. I wanted to also, there was a few things I wanted to check on. See, uranium I am really low on, and you know, there is uranium from the galaxy space, which I don't know where we find that. And then there's all uranium ore. So if we put a green laser lens on there, it will improve our chance of what? You're going to tell us? No? I'd probably have to go and find a manual for that. The reason I'm interested is if I can find the thing, not that, not, oh, hang on. No, that's interesting. All right, but that's not what I want. I want that one. Thermoelectric generators might be something that we can actually use in space to simulate a reactor space. Now the problem is we don't have any reactors, and these are pretty good, but we also, to use them, we need... Let me see if I can find my immersive book, see whether it gives us any hints. We need hot things, and cold things. Pretty much. And the thermoelectric generator, placing a hot fluid on one side and a colder fluid on the opposite side, generates energy difference between the two. And then on the next page you get packed ice is cold, ice is cold, magma block is 1300, so we could possibly get away with magma block packed ice, but block uranium is the most efficient, just that I don't have much. Anyway, enough about that. Let me make some laboratory blocks and we shall be good. I definitely want at least that many. And maybe the same again. We should be okay. The only thing that might run out, I'm not sure what we're like for quartz. Yeah, we're okay. The other thing I want to do is an eye chisel. So we need to make a fresh one of those. We shall make one of those. We're going to enchant it. The reason I don't normally like this, but you can shift click. So if normally when I want to do these, for example, with a normal chisel, I have to put one in and chisel it and so on. With this one, I can put all of those, select them and do the whole lot, and I would like you to be, it doesn't really matter, I just want you to be a single and chisel all, and then we can take that one and chisel all. So just faster, that's all. However, we do want to give it unbreaking. I'm not bothered about mending, but unbreaking definitely handy. So yeah, I'm going to sleep. I'll go and quickly enchant that, and I will see you back in orbit once I've got the bottom half of that done. Maybe I've also got to do the top half, and I've got a few ideas of things I would like to do. So yeah, we'll get that done. Back in a bit. All right, that's the bottom half of the ring done, and yeah, I think it'll look good once we've got the. We'll have the four supports coming out from over here on these sections. I'm not sure whether to do 4 or just 2, because I may do another torus with another ball, another central ball thing, or even cylinder further on down. Which, yeah, so 2 would be interesting, because on the other side we could then from the other things have 2 coming out that way, and it might make the torus bigger or smaller, who knows. The possibilities are endless. However, I think we'll definitely have one on either side, and yeah, and then we need to decide what we're going to do about the top half. And I suppose I should also minimize my thing, just make sure I am recording, because that's always a danger when you have your second screen. Now actually, when I finally move over to Man Cave Mark II, which is some way away because we still need to empty it, and I'm definitely going to vlog the construction of that, I think. Well, if people are interested anyway. Does that look? No, it looks fine. It just looks fine. It's just me thinking things look different. So we are obviously going to have at this side a well, this is going to be the same again, because that's how it will go. Yeah, let me just work out this. If I can work out the arch over here, then I'll work out how this is connecting in. So I will need to go and get some more resources, and we'll definitely want a little bit more of you, and probably a bit of that as well. And we may take as well take some of this, just because. Well, because for starters, we're going to replace all of this with this. Yeah. And then we can... And this is deliberately that the non-sealable glass, because we know that this block is sealable. So as long as I can put the oxygen into this section, we are fine. Right, I just need to have a work out how we're going to break up the other end of this tunnel, and obviously we're going to take this out and move it all the way down to the bottom, but in the meantime, be back in a moment. Alright, I gave in. I was trying to get clever with lighting, and I did these, and I thought they looked... Oh, bugger, I've just put it on a... They merge with these walls, which means I've now got to remove that. Because it's chisels and bits wall in the first place. It's not a problem. We shall go like that, and that's done. And then we can put the bits away, and the world is good and happy. Okay. So I had thought that we could get clever with some chisels and bits pieces, like say that, and it doesn't look bad. That is okay. It doesn't give off enough light. Now I could change the configs of chisels and bits to make them give off more light, but yeah, that's one way of doing it. The other way of doing it is I've gone and I have installed the Modern Lights mod. I did a mod spotlight on it. It's got little wall lights, look. They're just nice lights, ceiling lights, you know, just nice, functional, modern looking lights. In terms of the recipe, that is, I mean, yeah, expensive. A couple of bits of glowstone and 9 ingot. The other thing I've added is the catwalks mod, because I think this will actually really look good in the space station. So we need to make one of them, which means we need to make one of them first, and then we can make one of them. Then we can make a whole bunch of this if we had a whole bunch of that. Let me do maybe that much. So iron isn't actually a shortfall, so let us just make multiple stacks of catwalk. And I also want to have a bash at these, but let me just finish off. Might as well use up. There we go. And then I'd like some of these, which we should be able to make as well. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, maybe 32. Maybe it's half a well, slightly more. Now the catwalks mod is, again, pretty clever. It allows you to do things like this. You can take your blowtorch and you can take edges off. You can make a hole in it. You can put it back. You can, you know, really go to town with this. And yeah, nice functional mod. So yeah, a couple of mods added to the pack. There are times, you know, where sometimes the solution to your problem is to update the pack, and as has been said many times before, the purpose of playing this pack is to enjoy the pack, not to go through the mods. If I find that there is a shortage, if there's a mod that we could use, then we will put said mod in. Right, for now then, what we're going to do is we're going to pop one of these here. Oh, hang on, we're going to have to move you out of the way. And we'll pop one there. And there. And there. And then we can take this and go and just, and this should be lighting this up nicely. It is giving us a much nicer feeling of illuminatedness. And we could just do this, and it won't look out of place. That kind of works nicely, and you know, it's not really interfering with our field of vision, but we're now lit up, and yeah, that's nice. I like that. In here, I had thought we could possibly go with maybe, let's go with these. Maybe have 1, 2, 3, one there, and the one there, and then come 3 in the other way. You don't have to worry about spawns, so. And then if we look, what we got there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Damn you. I hate it when they're even. But there's not much you can do about it. So, yeah. So that is some of the lighting solutions we've got. And then I'm going to pop these away in there. This I'm thinking of for the outside of the station, to actually have some illumination on the outside. So inside the station, obviously this is all unlit as well, and what I would like to do is try, damn you, don't wish you to do that. I'd like to try this though as a solution to our problems, or certainly our damn you. This is sometimes a bit easier, harder than easier done. There you go. Right. So you can see we've got straight away, you've got this going on. We can obviously take these sidewalls out. We can take this lot out here. We can just go to town on this, and we don't really need to worry about any of this catwalk area. Now the only thing is, how do I place I mean, it's not a problem. We can, and I suspect we'll be able to get away. We'll be able to do something like this, for example, and just place down a whole load of scaffold blocks if I can land. And that should be fine. Let me just get that down, and then we can just come in back up here. I've got a bit of support, some struts which are they're not necessary, but I think will look reasonable going forwards. We need the blowtorch because I want to get on the opposite side of this, and then we can just go to town, taking these out. Now what I would like to do, I think, is maybe here. Maybe here put some of this. And that, well, if you're walking, oh, hang on, no. Okay, can we, so we can do that. And then we can take grief, this is annoying at times. Maybe we want that the other way around. I don't know. Let's have a look. So that gives us some more tools in our bag. So yeah, if you want to, if you're playing along or playing this pack at home, I will update it on Forge eventually. But if you can't wait for that, then modern lights and catwalks, and yeah, I think that will be a fine addition. I don't know whether I want that the other way around though, or some way. Let me just do a little bit of work, and I'll be back in a mo. All right, we have the Torus done. I've got locks on both sides. I haven't done all of the gridding inside. The couple of issues I have. One is I have no way in. I've locked myself out. But that is not a problem, because what I am doing is we are going to take out this side here and basically I think I'm going to do that actually, which I didn't do if I recall correctly. I can always get it out, I just have to like knock out things, but keeping this structure either there and there I think will work nicely. I've got no idea whether this thing will be able to ever spin, you know. This is because that is now I did do the other side somewhat differently, and I'm going to change that because I don't like it. I think it looks better the way I've done it over there with these semi-cruciform fixtures on them. They're not cruciform, obviously, they're just blocks that have kind of shaped themselves that way. But we'll use this as a way in for the time being. No, come on, no. God. I wonder whether astronauts are like that. Oh, God, this is so difficult. Oh, no, probably not, but you know. It'd be nice it'd be amusing conceit. Now, I'm going to put, I only brought a couple of those with me, but we'll get those lights in around on these structures. And yeah, we need an airlock of some description to get out, which I think we probably put on this wall here. I've left this, so I didn't bother with the ladders, they were painful, and we're in 0G, so those ladders would almost certainly be pointless. Now there is another option. There's always options. It's always important to remember there are always options. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need a whole load of those, but I'd like to, I'm going to take a bit more of this, and I've got some of those. I'd like to take a couple of 4 of those, I think. So yeah, either side here where we've got this lot going on. What I think we shall do is this. We shall have a yeah, there's this strange little effect that if you touch things, you suddenly plummet like a rock, which is really bizarre, but you know, it doesn't matter. So if we just project out here like so, and we'll change up the, well, maybe we won't change up the, we'll change up the floor a little, I think, because we've got options. Now the airlock itself will be what, 3 deep, 4 deep actually, like this. Probably just keep it too high. Oh, I've run out. Okay. Oh no, actually we will go to 3 high. Let me just get myself situated somewhere where I can rest my weary. So take these and we'll chisel all. And we'll have these, and I think we will do these to be 3 high like this. And then up like that, across like that. We need another section. Yeah, a little bit blocky, but such is the life we lead. Right, now what it occurs to me is we've got an airlock. We've got 1, 2, 3. We're going to have a door here on this side like this. So here and there, we probably need to change these up a little bit into we'll chisel them all like that for now, and then we shall come out here. That one and that one can come out. These we want to be warnings, and we'll just do that like that and that. Okay, then we got pressure plate there and there. Come out here, and obviously we got the airlock. Now I'm going to extend that out a wee bit like that, I think, and maybe even bring it. I think we'll do this actually. No, too fast. And then we just need some illumination sources around the place. We can obviously get fancy elsewhere, but that gives us 1 airlock. Let's go and let's just try and finish that off, I think. Just so we've got an idea of what we're dealing with. Now obviously none of this is airtight. The only thing that has got a breathable atmosphere is in here. But never let that put you off. Just never let facts get in the way, eh? Right, let's try these. So down to here. Now, it occurs to me that we can take some of these and we can put some of that. Now this is an airlock, of course, so on this side we will probably, well, not probably, we'll have that going on, and then that is lit. We'll come in here. Any other nice little things we can throw? No. The problem is that will be visible on the outside, so yeah, no, we'll not bother. What we will do though is we shall place a light there and there, and then we shall get one of these and place it there and there. That works. It's a little bit, as I said, well, it's Minecraft, it's blocky, what can we do? So how many, what do I need to do on the other side to duplicate this? We need to go with 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to go with the 3 by 5 long on the sides, and then we can. Okay, I'm going to get that done, and I shall be back in a moment. Oh well, I've run out of these things. I've not even done a quarter of the actual mezzanine floor, so these are going to be. Well, they're not that expensive, and it's not like I'm shy of iron after the. After I use the excavator to get all that ore, but there's still a little tiny bit of me that resents. How am I gonna? Gotcha. The little tiny bit of me that resents using it for something on the floor like this when I could use, say, chisels and bits for a fraction of the price. This blowtorch is a bit of a pig as well, if you don't get it lined up perfectly. But we've got 2 airlocks. We have got a Torus all the way around. The arms are both in. It's starting, I think, to look pretty good. I can't wait to get the laser drill in, but that's obviously some way down. For one, I haven't actually built anywhere to actually put the laser drill yet. This is all just, I don't know, cosmetic, to be honest. It serves no real function other than to look pretty. However, we have got some more lights, so we can do a little bit of thing. So if we look at the structure, there's that there. So if I go for one here and one there, that's going to be a start, and we'll get this tidied up and looking all nice. But right now, I'm guessing that, well, let's see, I was at 30 minutes at the last cut, so let's just go and take a good look and get I don't know, get a nice screenshot as well while we're at it. So we have got our airlocks. These are good, safe positions to work from. Let us get an angle of, I don't know, let's just stay at, say, that. And bang. And there's a lot more to do. This is a work in progress, and much like the Aviary and all of the Olympus, we'll keep coming back to these. We'll take breaks away from them when they get a little bit too much. I mean, this is, to be fair, this is a very slow build, because, you know, 0G. But it doesn't really matter. Let me get up here, because it's a fun build. I've often wondered and thought about possibly playing something like Space Engineers, because I'll be honest, I am a bit of a space nerd, and yeah, I think it would be certainly very, once we've got more of this going on, and some, you know, obviously antennas and all of the good stuff that you would expect on a space station, then we shall be laughing. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.